Hello everyone, this is Nerd Jason and again welcome back to my YouTube channel Basic Speech Practice and Knowledge Listening. So today I'll be talking about a Finland-based multinational telecommunication company called Nokia Corporation or simply Nokia. Nokia Corporation is a Finnish multinational telecommunications, information technology and consumer electronics corporation that was established in 1865. Nokia's main headquarters are in Espoo, Finland, in the Greater Helsinki metropolitan area, but the company's actual roots are located in the Tampere region of Pirkanmaa in Finland. Nokia is a public limited company listed on the Helsinki Stock Exchange and New York Stock Exchange. It is the world's 415th largest company measured by 2016 revenues according to the Fortune Global 500, having peaked at 85th place in 2009. It is a component of the Euro Stoxx 50 stock market index. In 2020, Nokia employed approximately 92,000 people across over 100 countries, did business in more than 130 countries, and reported annual revenue of around 23 billion euros. Nokia was established on 12th May 1865 when Finnish Sweden-based mining engineer Frederick Idestam established a pulp mill on the shores of Tammerkoski Rapids near the town of Tampere in Finland. A second pulp mill was opened in 1868 near the neighboring town of Nokia, where there were better hydropower resources. In 1871, Idestam, together with a friend, Leo Mechlin, formed a shared company and called it the Nokia App or the Nokia Company in English, after the site of the second pulp mill. Idestam retired in 1896, making Leo Mechlin the company's chairman. He expanded into electricity generation by 1902, which Idestam had opposed with. In 1904, the Finnish Rubber Works, a rubber business founded by Edward Polun, established a factory near the town of Nokia and used its name. In 1922, in now independent Finland, which was in control of the Russian Empire, Nokia App or Nokia Empire or the Nokia Company entered into a partnership with the Finland Rubber Works and Capulaitas, or in English, the Cable Factory, all now jointly under the leadership of Edward Polin. The rubber company grew rapidly when it moved to the Nokia region in the 1930s to take advantage of the electricity, and the cable company soon did it too. At that time, Nokia also made respirators for both civilian and military use from the 1930s well into the early 1990s. A respirator is a device designed to protect the wearer from inhaling hazardous atmospheres, including fumes, vapors, gases, and other matters such as viruses. In 1967, the three companies Nokia, Capulaitas, and Finnish Rubber Works merged to create a new Nokia corporation restructured into four major businesses. They are forestry, cable, electronics, and runner. In the early 1970s, it entered into the networking and radio industries. Nokia started making military equipments for Finland's defense forces, such as the Sanomalite M90 communicator in 1983 and the M61 gas mask first developed in the 1960s. Nokia was also making professional mobile radios, telephone switches, capacitors, and chemicals. In 1977, Kari Karaimo became the chief executive officer of Nokia Corporation and transformed the company's businesses. Under his leadership, Nokia acquired many companies, including the Finnish television maker called Salora Oy in 1984, followed by the Swedish electronics and computer maker Luxor AB in 1985, and a French television maker called Oceanic in 1987. This made Nokia the third largest television manufacturer of Europe behind Philips and Thomson, which is now known as Vantiva SA. The existing brands continued to be used until the end of the television businesses in 1996. On 1st April 1988, Nokia bought the information system division of Ericsson, which had originated as the data SAP computer division of the Swedish aircraft and car manufacturer called Saab. Nokia acquired Mobira, a mobile telephone company which was the foundation of its future mobile phone business. In 1982, Mobira launched the Nordic mobile telephone service, the world's first international cellular network and the first to allow international roaming. In 1982, Mobira launched the Mobira Senator car phone, which was the first Nokia's first mobile phone. After all the acquisitions, Nokia's revenue base became 2.7 billion US dollars. On 11 December 1988, the chief executive officer of Nokia, Kari Karamo, committed suicide due to bipolar disorder. In 1987, Capolite Das discontinued its production of cables at its Helsinki factory after 44 years, effectively shutting down the sub-company. On 1988, Simo Vuorileto became the chief executive officer of Nokia, replacing Kari Karamo. Nokian Tires, a tire producer originally formed as a division of the Finnish Rubber Works in 1932, split away from the Nokia Corporation in 1988. In 1991, Nokia sold its computer division Nokia Data to the UK-based International Computers Limited. Simo Vuorileto quit in January 1992 and was replaced by Joma Olila, who had been the head of the mobile phone business from 1990 and advised against selling that division. Olila decided to turn Nokia into a telecom-oriented company, and he eventually got rid of divisions like the power business. This strategy proved to be very successful, and the company grew rapidly in the following years. Nokia's operating profit went from negative in 1991 to 1 billion US dollars by 1995 and almost 4 billion US dollars by 1999. Nokia's first fully portable mobile phone after the Mobira Senator was the Mobira Cityman 900 in the 1987. Nokia assisted in the development of the GSM, or the Global System for Mobile Communications, mobile standard in the 1980s and developed the first GSM network with Siemens, a German conglomerate corporation which is the predecessor of the Nokia Siemens network. The first ever GSM call ever made was made by the former Finnish Prime Minister called Harry Holkeri on 1st July 1991, using the Nokia equipment on the 900 MHz band network built by Nokia. In November 1992, the Nokia 1011 launched, making it the first commercially available GSM mobile phone. Celora Oy, as a Nokia subsidiary, ended in 1989 when the division was merged into Nokia Mobira Oy. The brand continued to be used for televisions until 1995. Nokia was the first to launch digital satellite receivers in the UK, announced in March 1997. In August 1997, Nokia introduced its first digital satellite receiver with common interface support. In October 1998, Nokia overtook Motorola to become the best selling mobile brand in the world, and in December 1998, it manufactured its 100 millionth mobile phone. The major reason why Nokia grew against Motorola and Ericsson was that it managed to cater to this consumer youth market and fashion-oriented customers, and most significantly with the Nokia 5110 and Nokia 3110 handset, which featured large range of colorful and replaceable back covers called Express On. On 26th April 2001, Nokia partnered with Telefonica, a Spanish telecommunications company, to supply DSL, or digital subscriber line modems and routers in Spain. By 2000, Nokia employed over 55,000 people and had a market share of 30% in the mobile phone market, almost twice as large as its nearest competitor, Motorola. The company was operating in 140 countries as of 1999. In April 2005, the company partnered with a German camera optics maker called Carl Zeiss AG. In that same month, Nokia introduced its N series, which would become its flagship line of smartphones for the next 6 years. The Nokia N95 was introduced in September 2006, and it became highly successful and was awarded as the best mobile imaging device in Europe in 2007. Its successor, the Nokia N82 featured a xenon flash, which helped it win the award of the best mobile imaging device in Europe in 2008. Nokia was well known for the Nokia N8 with a high resolution 12 megapixel sensor in 2010, the 808 PureView in 2012 with a 41 megapixel sensor, and the Nokia Lumia 920 flagship in 2012 with implemented advanced PureView technologies. On 1st June 2006, Joma Olila became the company's chairman, retired as the chief executive officer, replaced by Olli-Pekka Kelasvuo. In October 2008, Nokia announced the Nokia 5800 Express Music, the first device to ship with the new touch-centric S65th edition, also known as the Symbian to the power of 1. On 10th November 2010, Olli-Pekka Kelasvuo was fired as CEO, and it was announced that Stephen Elop from Microsoft would take Nokia's chief executive officer position. On 11th February 2011, Nokia announced a strategic partnership with Microsoft, under which it would adopt Windows Phone 7 as its primary operating system on smartphones and integrate its services and platforms with its own, including Bing as search engine and integration of Nokia Maps data into Bing Maps. The company posted a large loss for the second quarter of 2011, only their second quarterly loss in 19 years. Nokia's first Windows flagship was the Lumia 800, which arrived in November 2011. By the mid-2012, the company's stock price fell below just $2. Joma Olila stepped down as chairman on 4th May 2012 and was replaced by Risto Siilasmaa. By 2014, Nokia's global brand value, according to Interbrand, fell to 98th place, a sharp slide from the 5th place it was in 2009. In July 2013, Nokia bought Siemens' stake in the Nokia Siemens Network joint venture for $2.2 billion, turning it into a wholly owned subsidiary called Nokia Solutions and Networks until being rebranded as Nokia Networks soon after. On 28 July 2015, Nokia announced Ozo, a 360-degree virtual reality camera with 8 2K optical image sensors. It was claimed that Ozo would be the most advanced VR film making platform. Ozo was fully unveiled on 30th November in Los Angeles in the United States of America. The Ozo was intended for retail for $60,000. However, its price decreased by $15,000 prior to its release and is listed on its official website as $40,000. On 26 April 2016, Nokia announced its intent to acquire a French connected health device maker called Ythings for approximately $191 million. On June 2016, Nokia demonstrated for the first time a 5G ready network. On March 2nd, 2020, Nokia announced Pekka Lundmark as its new chief executive officer. In October 2020, Nokia announced a contract with NASA, or the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, to build a 4G mobile network for astronaut usage on the moon. In 2020, Flipkart, which is an Indian online commerce company, collaborated with Nokia to market Nokia branded customer products in India. In April 2022, Nokia announced that it will exit the Russian market following the country's invasion of Ukraine. As of 2022, the stock price of Nokia is 4.65 euros. The incumbent president and the CEO of Nokia is Pekka Lundmark from Finland. The present chairman of Nokia Corporation is Sari Buldov. The total revenue of Nokia Corporation is 22.202 billion euros as of 2022, and the total assets of Nokia Corporation is 40.049 billion euros. These were the informations I plan to talk in today's speech about Nokia. Thank you for watching, and if you like my speech, don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe, and remember to turn on the bell icon to receive my latest speeches. Once again, thank you so much all of you for watching.